57 is approaching this very Sunday between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. However, thinking about the game brings up the memories from years past. Welcome to Valley Network's sports rendition of Top 10 Plays. I'm Jackson Tortone.
And I'm Brendan Ricciardi. With the big game coming up soon, we would like to honor the yearly tradition by highlighting the top 10 plays that took place during the Super Bowl over the last 15 years. These plays live rent-free in our heads as they either played important roles in the big game or they showed the amazing athleticism of the players who carried them. Either way, they will forever be remembered in history. We don't have to go too far back for number 10 on this list, as we're going to last season for Super Bowl 56. The Cincinnati Bengals were 2 minutes away from capturing their first Super Bowl in franchise history, and the Los Angeles Rams had something to say about that. In his first season with the team, Matthew Stafford took the team down the field and connected on a 1-yard touchdown pass to Cooper Kupp, who was later named Super Bowl MVP and completed one of the best seasons of all time by a receiver. The Bengals would have a chance to tie it up, but Aaron Donald and the Rams defense prevailed, and they took this one 23-20 for their second Super Bowl title.
The Green Bay Packers were up 7-0 in Super Bowl 45 at the time of our number 9 spot, following a touchdown connection between the great Aaron Rodgers and his longtime wide receiver Jordy Nelson. Ben Roethlisberger of the Pittsburgh Steelers won a touchdown drive of his own, so he heaved one downfield while being swarmed inside the pocket. However, the ball was severely underthrown, leading to an interception by Nick Collins and a return into the end zone for a pick 6. This play ended up being impactful as the Packers won by a score of 31-25, making this touchdown crucial in their win.
Going back to 2010 in Super Bowl 44 for number 8, it was not the best first half of the New Orleans Saints as they trailed 10-6 at the break. The Saints offense needed a spark, and head coach Sean Payton gave it to them as they started off the second half with a surprise onside kick by Thomas Morstead that they recovered and later led to a Pierre Thomas touchdown from Drew Brees on the same drive. That gave the Saints the lead, and they would ultimately go on to win their first Super Bowl title by a score of 31-17.
Kansas City Chiefs were in an extremely compromised position during our number 7 pick, being down 20-10 to the San Francisco 49ers in Super Bowl 54. Patrick Mahomes was forced to throw in a 3rd and 15 succeed or lose situation and needed a clutch moment. Mahomes backed up in the pocket from his own 20-yard line, launched a 55-yard bomb to Tyreek Hill, converting on 3rd down and setting up the Chiefs for what would be a touchdown and later a comeback win for the Super Bowl championship.
Eli Manning of the New York Giants was in the second career Super Bowl against the New England Patriots and was on the brink of taking a loss against them despite winning their first matchup. Throwing from around his own 5, Manning launched a sky ball to midfield to Mario Manningham, who, despite being double covered, made an amazing catch that led to the game-winning touchdown drive for New York, as well as giving Manning his second Super Bowl win over Brady. It's almost impossible to decide what was better in that play, the throw or the catch, honestly, but Manning will always have bragging rights for those wins, no matter what else happened in their respective careers.
Kicking off our top 5, we have the Philadelphia Eagles in a tight situation as they elected to go for it on 4th and goal at the 1.5-yard line, Super Bowl 52. But the Eagles offense had a plan. Nick Foles did not take the snap, instead getting ready apparently to serve as a blocker. The ball was instead snapped to Corey Clement, who then pitched it to Trey Burton, all while the quarterback Nick Foles had rolled into the end zone and was wide open for the pass. The Eagles were praised for the boldness of the Philly special and went on to win Super Bowl 52 thanks to his very next play here.
We tried to do as best we could to not repeat games, but Super Bowl 52 was simply one for the ages. As just mentioned, the Philly special helped the Eagles build up a 10-point lead during the second half, but naturally the Patriots would not go down quietly. Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski helped give the Patriots a lead, but Eagles tight end Zach Ertz responded with the go-ahead touchdown. With just over 2 minutes left and Tom Brady ready for another signature Super Bowl drive, Eagles defensive end Brandon Graham was able to force a fumble that was recovered by Derek Barnett for the first turnover of the game and ultimately helped the Eagles win 41-33 for their first Super Bowl title in franchise history.
We talked about Eli Manning being clutch in his second Super Bowl already, so we'll take you even further back to his first Super Bowl title, and that will forever be known as the helmet catch. 3rd and 5 on their own side of the field, under 2 minutes left in the game, and I think what is forgotten most about this play is that Manning was almost sacked. That would have made it nearly impossible for the Giants to win. Instead, he heaves it up to David Tyree, who pins the ball to his helmet, comes down with the impossible catch. Manning would then find Plaxico Burress for the game-winning touchdown, ending the Patriots' hopes of an undefeated season.
Staying on the theme of players who were somewhat no names going into the Super Bowl that would become household names, We'll go to Super Bowl 49, where the New England Patriots were facing the Seattle Seahawks and they were leading, but after a circus catch by Jermaine Kearse, it looked like the Seahawks were primed to take the lead as they looked to go back-to-back in consecutive years. Instead of handing the ball off to Marshawn Lynch at the 1-yard line, head coach Pete Carroll got cute and he called for a pass, and Russell Wilson was picked off by rookie cornerback Malcolm Butler to end the game and give the Patriots their 4th Super Bowl title, and I will forever ask myself why they didn't just run the football with beast mode.
Tom Brady had already taken his New England Patriots to 4 Super Bowl championships. However, it looked like he was about to take his 3rd loss in the big game. The New England Patriots and TB12 had other plans. The Patriots were able to tie the game after being down 28-3 in the 3rd quarter, sending the Super Bowl into overtime for the first time in NFL history. The remarkable comeback was capped off by James White's rush into the end zone to secure the win for New England. Well, in a couple of days, we might have a few additions to this list. Brendan, who do you think is going to make the big play in this game?
I think it's going to be A.J. Brown. I feel like A.J. Brown has, been a little quiet this postseason, and he really wants to show the world that he is a top 5 receiver in this league, and he wants to make a signature play to bring the Eagles another championship. What about you?
Well, I think A.J. Brown's a hell of a player, and I think that he will make some amazing plays at the Super Bowl and redeem himself for this quiet postseason he's had. But I got to say, Travis Kelce will redeem himself for the mistakes he has made, but also cement his legacy as this amazing tight end in the playoffs. That's my personal opinion, but I think that will play out. I think the Eagles and Chiefs will give us a really good show. I'm Jackson Tortone.
I'm Brendan Ricciardi. Thank you for watching, and be sure to tune in next week.